Hello.
Hi. So guys, something that has never happened before in all of US history just happened like a day or two ago. The Speaker of the House, the Majority Leader Speaker of the House, was officially fired for the very first time by his constituents, for the first time ever in US American history. That's never happened before. I didn't know that. He's the first one. And you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. He went behind the back of some very conservative Republicans on his side of the aisle. Basically, we were going to have a government shutdown, right? So, government shutdown means a lot of facilities, different government provided and supplemented programs would not be supported because the government is shut down, and they need to fix that, right? So things like certain government provided health care, food stamps, things like YMCAs and stuff like that would not have the same coverage and the blanket, like the umbrella that the government gives them. This time, because of the elections, the Republicans are the majority party in the House. The Democrats this time around are the minority party in the House. And I forgot what his name was. I should search that up, shouldn't I? Okay, so it's not... My computer's acting really weird and not turning on, so let's not talk about that. But I don't remember his name, so I'll put it somewhere here when I find his name in editing this. But basically, yeah, he got fired, and what had happened was that he went behind the backs of some really conservative people on his side of the aisle, the Republicans. So the government was about to shut down, like I said. It's turning on, guys. But anyways, the government was about to shut down. Obviously, a lot of people don't want the government to shut down because that means a lot of government-funded institutions and facilities and programs will not be funded anymore, and a lot of things will stop being provided for by the government, which takes government funding. And that means a lot of slowing down of the economy and different things like that. So obviously politicians don't want that to happen. So in turn, the House Majority Speaker, he went behind the back of, I believe, like 5 or 6 or 7 of his really conservative Republican constituents on his side of the aisle, and he went to the minority Democrat party on the other side and made a deal with them. Basically, he said he gave them a, what they say, like 71 or 70 something page, I know it was a really long page document, like bill, about changing, making sure the government is not shut down. And at first he was just like saying, no, you can't read it, we just need to make a vote, you don't have time. So, but you know what happens, you know how that can be remedied. The House Democratic Minority Leader, he went up to the stand to go and speak. And you know what happens in the House? If you don't, I'll tell you. You can go up there and you can speak. And you can speak for however long you want. You can speak for as long as you want. It doesn't matter. You can speak for 2 days if you wanted to. No one can stop you from speaking. If you're up there, you have the floor. So basically, he went up to the podium and he talked for 51 minutes, I believe, and gave his constituents on the Democratic side of the aisle 51 minutes to read over at least 50 or so pages of that entire bill, so they understood what was going on, so they didn't just vote on something that they did not understand and they did not know what they were voting on. So after that, they found that there was a little thing that would give politicians like a pay raise, and they were like, we don't need that. So they asked for that to be taken out, but everything else, and I think something else they wanted to be taken out, but aside from that, everything else in the bill was fine. So they agreed with the minority party Republican House leader. They made a vote, and the government was not shut down. Yay! Right? Happy ending. Woo 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 woo. Yippee! Not for Republican majority House leader. his constituents, the really conservative ones who really just wanted press and media coverage over the government actually shutting down this time, they were furious. They were so upset that they wanted him fired for going behind their backs. So basically what they did, I think the very next day or the day or two after, they had a whole house meeting to vote on him being fired. And all 6 or 7 of those really conservative Republican constituents of his voted yes, I believe. Basically, if he loses that many people during that vote, he's gone. He's done. So that's what happened. 6 or 7 of them voted him out, and he was done. He is not the speaker anymore. But I believe one of his friends, who is also Republican, he is the temporary standing Republican Party majority leader. But yeah, that was crazy to say the least, especially being that that has never happened in the entire history of America. Like, the House Majority Leader has never ever been fired before, and he did it. They did it. He was fired. And yeah, he was out of the job. That doesn't mean that he's not like a politician anymore. That just means that he's not the House Speaker, like the leader anymore of his party. But that was really exciting to hear. I thought it was extremely interesting, being that I'm into like history and stuff like that. So that'll definitely be somewhere in the history books, like somewhere. But other than that, guys, yeah, he's fired. He's just a regular old House Speaker, like House Republican now. And his friend is taking his spot temporarily until we find a new Republican majority House Speaker. And until then, I don't know. But at least the government will not shut down. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about, guys. I hope you guys have a great day or a great rest of your night, evening, whatever. Thanks for coming and talking with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your pet, dog, your cricket, your bird, your mom. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next one. Bye!